Hey volleyball fans, Brandon Sequetti here with Davis Richardson, the head coach of Torrey Pines Falcons, Brendan Dean. And coach, you had a great game against Cathedral with the 5 games. What can you tell us about tonight's game?
Well, Cathedral is a fantastic squad, very coached team, a lot of exceptional players, and they fought really hard against us. We were fortunate that we got a couple of points at the end to push us ahead, and I'm just proud of the way that they fought, the seniors played, and it was a good team win for the whole program.
You know, they won game 1, obviously. What were some of the adjustments you made after game 1?
Game 1, we did some personnel stuff. Some of our starters weren't contributing the way I wanted in the first set. So we gave them a little breather and calmed them down, and then gave some other girls some opportunities. We ended up going back to them in games 3, 4, and 5, and that really helped us. But the big adjustments we didn't make until sets 3, middle of 3, 4, and 5. And that was just adjusting to their middle attack. Just phenomenal middles, and we just weren't slowing them down in any shape, way, or form. So we did some blocking schemes that helped us there, get some better touches, put us in better situations to score in transition.
I noticed a lot, and I was talking to Davis about it earlier, but your girls on defense was pretty incredible. There's a lot of balls I thought was definitely going to be Cathedral. You guys rallied, got to it. Talk about the hustle your girls show on defense and just keep them around the ball.
I'm glad you said that because I didn't think our defense was very good. We want to be known for 3 things. We want to be known to be a really good defensive team, a really good serving team, a really good passing team. So it's refreshing to hear that from you, but you know, we just have that motto in our gym. Let's just be known. We want our opponents to talk to our other opponents and say, we play Torrey Pines. It's going to be a very defensive match, and they're going to battle. So we want to outwork our opponents. We're not big. We don't have anybody that touches over 10 or 9-9. So we're going to have to be scrappy to be good.
You know, I think a lot of people around the county know Emily Fitz and their gym with Marshall. Can you talk about some other players on your squad that made a big difference in that?
Yeah, we've got Kendra Ham, who's a new contributor. She's a junior going to Cal Poly. Kiara McNulty is just another heart leader for us. As a senior who's just very defensive, lefty, she sets, and she attacks in the front row. She's not a huge block, and she's not a big swing, but she keeps us calm, and we look to her in big situations.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Appreciate your time. Torrey Pines is a great volleyball team. Be sure to check them out this year. For more on the talent that was at today's game, I caught up with 2 players, one on Torrey Pines, one on Cathedral, and they're both going to play with each other at USC. Hey, volleyball fans, caught up with Emily Fitz of Torrey Pines and Peyton Wilhite of Cathedral Catholic, and they got a special story. They're enemies today, but they're both going to USC. So, girls, you know, I heard you guys playing the same club team. What is it like playing with each other?
It's a lot of fun. It's competition. We come out here. Yeah, we've known each other since I think 3rd grade. We've been playing club together for a long time, so it's really fun. We bond a lot. Now we're good friends.
That's great, and you know, on the same club team, know each other for a long time. What is it like, you know, playing against each other in such a rivalry with Torrey Pines?
It's tough. We like talk back. It's really fun. We like to talk back and forth with each other. I don't know, kind of like to try to put it to each other and stuff.
Talking a smack across the net.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, good. So you guys again both going to USC. Why, Emily? Why did you want to go to USC?
It's a great school, and I wanted to stay in Southern California a little bit, and their volleyball team is amazing. I also want to stay in Southern California. Emily was committed before me, and my sister was also committed there, so why not? Like, that'd be amazing. So the school spirit's really awesome. The volleyball team's good, and the academics are really good.
So you already committed to FC, and then she decided to come and join you. How excited were you when you found out that Peyton was going to join you?
It was great. I was like, we're roommates. Like, we're roommates now. They're in tears.
That's awesome.
And they're chest bumps.
That's great. For more on these guys, come check them out. Torrey Pines is a great volleyball team. So is Cathedral. Girls, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks again to Peyton and Emily for joining us. You know, what a cool story that is. Family, friends, known each other since they're 3 years old, playing the same club team. You know, what a cool story. They get to go play college together.
Absolutely. It doesn't happen very often, and when it does, it's sort of a special thing, so I think it's really cool.
So let's dive a little bit more into this Cathedral Catholic Torrey Pines game. And you know, Cathedral was able to steal a couple games from Torrey Pines. I thought they played really well, but Torrey Pines, showed their muscle and finished out strong. What were your big takeaways for Torrey Pines and Cathedral in this game?
Well, you can tell both teams are going to be really strong this year. When Cathedral was running the middle, they were killing it. When Torrey was serving tough and they weren't able to run the middle, Cathedral that is, that's when they had a hard time. And they made some adjustments, and I thought Cathedral's middles looked really strong, but I think the balance of Torrey Pines is what really helped them.
So, Coach Brendan Dean of Torrey Pines, he disagreed with me. He didn't think, as most coaches do, they don't think their team necessarily did that great in certain areas. But I thought, what I saw, Torrey Pines was able to run stuff down on their defensive side and get balls back to Cathedral that I didn't think they'd ever be able to get back.
Absolutely, that relentless pursuit. I think Coach was talking about maybe controlling digs and getting swings out of them, but they were definitely relentless, running stuff down, running almost to the end of the gym to pick stuff up. So I agree with you. I thought they were really scrappy.
Yeah, they're definitely fast to the ball, and it's going to be hard to score points on Torrey Pines.
Absolutely. They're not the biggest team, but they're disciplined. They stay with their system. They got a lot of good players. He mentioned that his starters weren't doing so hot, he felt like, and he made some switches, and those players ended up doing great.
They were able to make the adjustment. So moving forward, we got a couple games you want to look out for. Cathedral is back in action again on Thursday against the other Del Mar Heights school, Canyon Crest. What can you say about that matchup?
That's going to be a great matchup. Seeing Cathedral, they're going to be really strong, and Canyon Crest returns a ton of players from last year's team. That should be another great battle.
So the other team that we want to check out that hasn't played yet is Point Loma. They made it into our top 10 early on this season. Both of us are very interested to see how they're going to be this year. And they start off with taking on the team they took on in the state finals last year. So talk to us a little bit about that game.
Yeah, actually, I think they played them in the state tournament. But yeah, Loma Linda's the team. They thought they got barely nudged out in that, and Point Loma got them. They're going to play each other again on Friday. It's their first game for Point Loma. I think both teams are going to be super hyped.
Any other games to watch out for?
There's a lot of action going on. I would just say get out and watch a bunch of games. We got Country Day is in action. La Jolla's in action. There's a bunch of great games going on around the county this week.
We're going to be around the county as well. And for Davis Ransom, I'm Braden Brennan. It was a great time here at Cathedral. Thanks again for keeping the lights on, letting us shoot this. And we'll see you guys next week.